Hey everyone, I just decided I'm going to officially name this YouTube channel Vadune Ground. And I'm going to give an explanation for it in this video. I mean, look at that up there. See that? To me, that looks like, boom, something's coming. It's so cool looking. It's just the way it's like a beam of something. Like this guy's like got this Ghostbuster Bart Simpson thing going on. Look at the ghost. I mean, the glasses there. And it's like and that is, whatever it is, it's like, boom. That's got to be like God coming across, whatever. But do remember I was saying in that one video, in the ground, that's where the way they meditate, if they're sad about they lost somebody, whatever. They're suggested that they lay flat on their back when they dream, because that's where the soul travels downwards into the deep abyss of true deep black space down below them, while the dead things go. They believe that because when you die, that's the direction you travel when your body dissolves back into its surroundings. It goes back down. And they thought that it continued to travel that way and stay there forever. I don't know if it stayed forever, but that's the direction of travel. They didn't know that it probably didn't continue to travel in that direction because there was no force propelling it that way. It fundamentally its form had to turn flat again, rest exactly as a plane, just something to that effect. That's the force of travel as we understand it today. I mean, but fundamentally, though, it was very well thought out. That was just, one of the things, like, in Christianity, we had Christmas trees and things, Easter eggs and bunnies and shit that make a lot less sense. So I was just, claiming that when they, the very few things that we do know about it are some of the customs of that nature, that they were just the things that we didn't have as, they weren't carried on in the same sense, but they were more like just superstitions that they had, the little remedies they would give people if they didn't know anything else to say or do for them or whatever. You know what I mean? But anyway, Vadune Ground is because the surface here. Well, anyway, this right up here represents a specific story about someone I know that has passed on, and so this way, the story is them coming back. The rising of Vadune Ground. The people that died, and now I didn't color anything else in new, but it looks like there's a new guy popping right up. Look at that, just for this little thing. So anyway, I see that as a sign from God. If you want to call it, that's fine. It looks like Bart Simpson, a little bit like that. It's probably but he looks more like alien-y, nerdy, almost kind of like his dad. If that is him, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. That can, depending on who's looking at it, they can project whoever they want to into it. You know what I mean? And that, to me, looked like a license plate right there. But now it looks like it's fine, like a but I always saw it like a horse's butt, and that's for the thing that ugly guy would do. Because that's one of the things, as I would watch it over time in my life, I would see stuff like that and project that into it. So that's always been funny to me, because I know exactly who that represents. That's the John Hatchet Man of Melrose or some shit that used to live here, and I had to throw his dumb ass out because he was a crackhead. Because he stole a bunch of shit from him. So anyway, he got memorialized in a little drawing like that. But maybe that's where he really is. I don't want to send him to hell or nothing like that, but I just want to make fun of his asses. Now I see it like a gorilla, that's his punching thing, but that also could be a butt on a dog or a cat, That's something that's so ugly, he can see himself as being able to, have enough confidence to get it up and do. I don't know what I mean. Yeah, but I just like to make fun of people like that. This way, I don't give out. I'm a nonviolent person. I don't have any reason other than, stuff I call it police about shit like that. I don't have a gun, but the reason I'm not a violent, that's how I deal with problems. When people, fight with me, I just fight with them back in a way. It's probably going to be emotionally damaging if he ever, comes to want to really be my friend again. He's going to have to, I know, cut his toes off in a checker pattern or something. One toe leaves, the next toe goes. One toe leaves, next toe goes, like that or some shit. And that's what you got to do, John, if you ever want to be my friend again. Just something stupid like that, I guess. I don't know. That's retarded. I have no idea, but this now looks like more of a monster now. I like to look at things in a different perspective, and this guy's behind it doing weird stuff. But there's another, all this. But yeah, that's why I call it Vadune Ground, and would have a little cut-up session, So that's more me doing this. I've invited several people to come, be a part of this um, thing I'm doing, and hopefully it's going to expand into a lot more opportunities. Because it's only going to continue changing and getting better, and crazier and crazier. I can assume now. So I will let you go there. Um, and one more, that was me saluting. I actually do know how to salute a little bit. I did go to the Confederate Military Academy. What was previously the Confederate Military Academy back during the Civil War. It was the hard, but I think the claim to fame fundamentally, though, in terms of military drill, it is the hardest school, number one on the entire in the entire planet. You know, first and foremost, and that's something that's something that in terms of military cadence being instilled, that's where a lot of it comes from. That and just these habits of mind that are instilled, because you're so scared of dying and going for hell, going to hell, because you have the wrong thing in your head. When you're a little kid, it's ingrained so fucking hard. Every single thing you do, you got OCD twitches. You're walking around doing weird shit all the time. I was like that until I was 19 years old, and when I learned about evolution, and at the university. Well, I'm not going to tell you how long I was. Well, anyway, I went from that to an agnostic. I didn't go become atheist at all whatsoever. Like back in my mind, I was like, no way, I'm not. I'm going to find this out for sure. But at least I have to internalize it in my own self to say I don't know. And I was like that for several years, well, actually a very long time. But those habits of mine never went away. I could catch myself doing it, having those things in me. Never ever stopped, even today. But they do have a relevancy, it turns out, because you can map them, and they do have a sense in which they exist, in parallel in different places that there's complexity anywhere in the universe. And I think that's what this illustrates. It's proof of. And if it's not, then